Fala galera, sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui no canal e bem-vindos a mais uma parte de Alan Wake 2. Bora continuar de onde paramos com a investigação da morte do Nightingale. Bora lá. Aqui é aquela casa que eu tava, né? É. Vamos direto lá pro lago.
They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure.
Que é o que interessa, né?
It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses.
Tem duas paradas aqui.
The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find. Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
Você pode usar fragmentos de manuscrito para aprimorar armas no lugar
He hates
mental.
those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Ainda não posso. Vou voltar lá. E galera, já sabe, se não for inscrito, se inscreva ativando as notificações para não perder os próximos vídeos da série aqui do canal de Alan Wake 2. Aqui acho que eu tô voltando. Eu poderia usar o mapa, né? Mas não vou usar não. Tá. Tô perdidaço na mata. Tá, acho que agora estamos no caminho correto, né? É ali a casa. Vou pra cá. Tem alguma coisa na mesa? Não? Ah lá. Aqui não tem nada, né? Opa, parece que ali tem. Não, não tem não.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Tá. Temos alguns panfletos aqui. Não consigo ver a luz da lanterna, né? Virar a câmera, só. E agora para cá?
I didn't know trees got that big.
O louco, é mesmo o tamanho, velho.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Tá, vamos continuar. Aqui as pegadas do Nightingale.
Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
E esse
There's a
aqui
piece of paper on the ground.
é um manuscrito, será? Vamos voltar.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of
Uma
our
bruxa
murder.
sem coração.
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Essa parece aquela mulher do primeiro jogo, né? Vamos lá na espaço mental. Quadros do manuscrito.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Vamos lá ver o quadro de casos. Tá. Tá.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Casos de pontos de interesse acompanham objetos e informações que Saga adquiriu para monitorar o progresso da coleta. Ou seja, outro caso, né?
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message? Doesn't make sense.
Pela.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Então vamos lá ver o corpo. Pra cá.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Chegamos, né? Pra cá eu desci? Não lembro, acho que não. Ah, tá, aqui vai acabando. Se fizer aqui eu vim sim. Vamos voltar.
A creepy twig sculpture?
É, aqui eu não entrei não.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Tá, nós temos um símbolo na parede que vai indicar para abrir, né?
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Tá, duas setas para baixo. Uma seta dentro da outra. E uma que sobe e desce. Lava a mão, tira o frango, tira a soneca. Lava a mão, tira o frango, tira a soneca. Lava a mão, aqui, né? Mão, sobe e desce. Tira o frango, as areias do tempo. Tira uma soneca. Direita e esquerda.
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Ué, não abriu? Lava a mão. Soneca. Lava a mão, peraí. Tira o frango da geladeira e tira a soneca. Deixa quieto. Depois eu tento mais. Vamos embora. Vamos ver o que tem dentro lá do corpo.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Ué.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Ué. Tem que conversar com alguém de vocês? Ah, ok.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Mais 2 fragmentos.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Vamos pra cá. Pegamos de volta no carro.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the... I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
See you around. Any interesting guests lately?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Was someone
Got
left
it.
a gross surprise under their bed for housekeeping? They're nuts. So, that's what all that scream was about? Or the couple on their honeymoon?
So, how's that mystery business of yours going? We missed you at trivia night.
You did? How badly?
Stop avoiding the question, Mark.
I'm not done here yet. I need to go back. Got a case to solve.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Main Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Roast Jerky.
Come on, Saga. Time to get back to work.
A pretty nice day to be working outside. I don't envy the guys stuck on deck duty.
Who else to keep this city clean if not I? Who else to protect its citizens from the dangers of unsanitary conditions?
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing
Cadê a
person cases
jukebox?
spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Aqui. Ah, tá quebrada.
Can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
Rest easy, buddy. I need a tool to get this open.
Tá. Trancado. Pela, já foi em tudo, né?
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
I mean, they were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Beleza, agora vamos ver aqui. Quadro de casos, pera aí.
Nope. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the Code of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down. The Cult of the Tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. Oh.
Caramba, velho. Fale com alguém. Encontre uma prova.
The Cult of the Tree. What are the bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Main Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded. But I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there?
Yes?
Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today?
Rain.
That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week?
Also rain.
Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest?
No.
Well, Deerfest is coming, rain or shine. And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever.
Yes, I like this parade because they're one float in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything. A very large swan.
Ah, so you're a fan of swans?
No.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Okay.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now, in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Nada estranho essa garçonete, hein?
Good to see you.
Pera aí, colar da Seita. Mais a garçonete, filé. Dá pra falar com ela de novo?
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious, but soon enough there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know. So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
This is exactly why I hate small towns.
Down, Ed. You know how touchy these rural types can be.
A cult murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
We did. We told those two idiot deputies. They didn't listen.
And they wanted to throw Ed and I in jail for that murder. You know, Bright Falls is just Alabama with bigger trees.
This is my case now, and no one is throwing you in jail. If you need anything else, just come to me.
Got it. Thank you, Saga.
Filé. Vamos lá ver o espaço mental. Fala com alguém.
Doesn't look right.
Tá. Casos.
They were tearing into the naked guy with knives. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives.
Pela. Acho que não tem mais nada, né? Vamos sair pela porta aqui.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff! Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you,
This
sir.
is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Yep. Just
Anything
here
you
to
need,
pay my
just,
ticket.
Let us know.
Whenever you're
We
ready to
appreciate the
take my
support,
money.
Sheriff.
They locked up an innocent man.
Que fera, velho. Não
I
dá
swear
pra
I didn't do
interrogar.
anything. They're a lying bunch of bastards. You believe me, right?
Pela.
I can't get through this.
Trancada. O banheiro. O que está escrito aqui? Gente maluco, conta por uso de papel higiênico. Pelo visto, você tem bastante tempo de sobra. Eu sei que onde você está roubando papel higiênico. Eu tenho contado e a cada dia um rolo completo só no estoque. Furto é levado a sério por aqui, é uma delegacia, pelo amor. Qualquer tia desses vou te pegar no flagra. E pode acreditar que vou te expulsar. Filho, acho que é pra cá, né? Com certeza.
How are you?
How are you? Tá, aquela porta
Agent?
lá. Os detetives, tem pulando a cadeira sem querer.
As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Oh dear, ma'am. I am a tourist,
being serious,
and it
officer.
appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide. Also, it's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help.
Nossa senhora, velho.
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best
Deixa eu
coffee
vazar daqui.
roaster slash tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
Não posso chave de otário, nada. Não tem chave, não posso vir aqui. Pra cá, piorou, né? Filé.
It doesn't budge.
Pancada. Tudo escuro.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues? This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Filé, vamos lá. Casos. Opa.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Tá, vamos lá.
Doesn't look right. Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there? It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
haunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait!
Caralho, velho.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Eita porra.
Show me the clicker.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Gente, fica na luz para os inimigos não detectarem você. Filé.
Get out of my house. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
He can't see me in the light.
I'll get you. I'll get you.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Corredor? Mas qual corredor, velho?
Go!
I'll find you.
Eita porra. É uma só? É uma só, velho. Filé. Ué. Beleza. Bom, galera, então vou aproveitar, vou parar por aqui. Continuamos então na próxima parte de Alan Wake 2. Se não for inscrito, se inscreva ativando as notificações. E se possível, deixa o like. Eu vou ficando por aqui. Fiquem com Deus. Valeu. Falou.